Hi, this is Monica from Bollywood Strips. And first of all, as Nikita said, the trailer is looking very promising, so congratulations to the entire team. And my question is to Ram Gopal sir again. So sir, you have given us brilliant projects already, especially in this genre, be it Company, Sarkar, and who can forget Satya, of course. So my question is, what different and new is in this story, and was there any pressure considering the fact that this is going to release on an OTT, and OTT audience a bit more critical as we all know. So and they don't have to go any far. They are going to compare your project with your previous projects. So was there any pressure?
See, to start with, I'm not sure this can be comparable to any of the previous crime dramas I've done, like explained, because both the characters and where it is placed and the kind of issues it deals with, like I said, the Naxalites or the landlords, and those kind of things is something I have never dealt with in my past. Point one. And point two, like why I'm emphasizing, you see, a story is a story. For example, when I made a Booth, the horror film, probably I was the first one to set it in an apartment. Normally all horror films will be set in a house on a hill or somewhere where you can't, in a forest or something like that. So in middle of a show or an apartment something is happening, it changes the dynamics of what you think a horror film is about. So I would take a reversal of that in this. In a concrete jungle like Mumbai to set a Satya, and then to see these vast wastelands, where there's no amenities or no nothing. So they are almost reminiscent of the Wild West, like cowboys in the Western films, 1960s Western films. So I would think that would be the difference. To that extent, I think it cannot be compared, at least to what I've done in this genre before.
Thank you. And Abhishek, you same one, right? Yeah, so you have done some interesting projects like Sultan Pataka, right? So I have a question, how was it working with an amazing director who has already set a benchmark in this genre?
See, for me, it's like dream come true. मैं अपना सपना जी रहा हूँ. मुझे हमेशा से हीरो बनना था फिल्मों में. So here I am just doing my job, enjoying every single thing. Like me sitting here right now and witnessing all of this thing and sitting, sharing the stage with Ram sir, Shinde sir, Isha ji, all of them. Like it's beautiful, and even you guys. मैंने हमेशा सपना देखा था कि यार मैं स्टेज पे होऊंगा और मुझसे पत्रकार जो है दो चार अच्छे से सवाल पूछेंगे. So मैं बड़ा खुश हूँ, और ये वो डायरेक्टर्स हैं, और जब आप इस सपने को जी रहे होते हो और आप बॉम्बे में होते हो एंड यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग द सिनेमा, सो यू स्टार्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग ओके नाउ दिस इज वर्क, दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट टू डू. सो मेरा हमेशा से रामू सर के साथ काम करने का सपना था, और मुझे नहीं लगता कि ऐसा कोई आदमी होगा जिसका नहीं होगा कंपनी और एनी शूट. सो मैं इंतज़ार कर रहा हूँ कब रामू सर डायरेक्ट करेंगे खुद और मुझे वो मौका मिलेगा. सो आई एम स्टिल वेटिंग फॉर दैट, बट थैंक यू वेरी मच सर फॉर गिविंग मी दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी. मैं कई बार बोल चुका हूँ, मेरे लिए इसकी बहुत अहमियत है, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ. थैंक यू वेरी मच. सो पटाखा was also very interesting with Vishal sir. It's again on the same note. He's also a brilliant director. I'm just getting lucky. I want to become hero, and I'm becoming it every single day. So my whole process is I'm learning and I'm working hard. Please आप लोग आशीर्वाद दीजिए जरूर. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah.
Ramu, my question to you, Ramu. My question
Yes.
to you is like he's saying he wants to work with you as a director. Why did you not direct this?
Yeah. See, I think the approach to a series or web series, I feel is very different from how a feature film happens, because of the amount of number of episodes or the length of footage, unlike a 2-hour film. Direction is eventually about taking decisions of the story, of where it should be shot, and the characterizations, design of the character, and the casting, and the look, and everything. For instance, many people are not aware that Narcos has 19 directors, not one. You know, the showrunner will be just one. You know, and it's not even the episode is short. Each episode is short by. It is one track because that is equivalent of what I would say an architect's design of a certain scale model and structural drawings, and then the contractors will start building. You know, they are approaching the local problems in terms of practical problems, but they more or less are obligated to carry the design, which is they cannot go beyond. So I think to zoom out and see from the top of all the departments, not getting directly involved, gives you a certain new way of constructing a project. So which is the reason I decided to use RSCR.
And why did you choose to debut with MX as a producer?
I mean, because I really connected to the creative team at Karan Bailey and Mansi Srivastava and Parag when I first met them. Of course, when I told the story, they were very excited, and I like them as people, and I like the respect they have for creative people to give them enough freedom to see that it comes out the best. So I think as people I connected, and of course as a company, here I am. Yeah.
Hi everyone, a very warm welcome. I'm Namita Sajde from Punjab KC Group. My question goes to you, Ram sir. Is Dhahanam inspired from two events?
See, I would say, the point is, I personally think there's no such thing as a true event, because we can't find truth even now in a present day. You know, what exactly is true. I'm just giving an example. See, for example, till today, we really don't know what happened to Sushant Singh. We just only had theories. Now, something which happened 30 years back or 40 years back, I can't say that. So, fundamentally what happens is there are many such stories which happen in that region, which is interior Andhra Pradesh. I've been hearing them from my childhood about legends and the revenge stories and all that. So, I picked up a lot of them and put it in fictionally. So, it's not necessary if this incident would have happened in this guy's story. It comes from someone else. So, for practical purposes, it is being shown to people who do not know the story. So yes, I would say partly inspired, but it's not a true story. I don't know if I was confusing enough.
Not at all, confusing. My another question goes to you, sir. Like Isha said, that you always bring out extraordinary out of the ordinary. May I ask you how you go on conceiving your stories?
I mean, most of the time, when I do my research, when I meet the actual people involved, I felt more than writers, the people who experience that would have an understanding of it. I get the emotional context from there. So I get shocked when someone tells me about for how long. In cinema, usually, because it's a screenplay and we have limited time, and it moves very fast. But in real life, there are people who take revenge after waiting for 3 years and 4 years, waiting for the right time or due to various other factors. So and there's a line in Godfather, revenge stays best when it's older. So I think a person who's living the experience, what he tells me, for me, that is the basis of the story for me. And I try my best to capture that aspect. Then that is also going to influence the actor who's performing his body language and how he talks, and all of that comes from there. I mean, since you haven't seen this, I can't take an example from Dhahanam. But to answer your question, as far as Satya is concerned, my primary thing was, when I was in Bombay, I suddenly heard of Mr. Gulshan Kumar being shot and killed. I was with producer Jammu Suran at that time, when we got the news. So Jammu Suran started telling me, he called me at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I was supposed to meet at 10, and then he went to this place. And so whenever someone meets with a violent death, like an accident or a murder, we tend to kind of roll back what he's been up to. Then a thought occurred to me, if Gulshanji woke up at 7 o'clock. What time did the killer wake up? You know, we never think of it. You know. So did he tell his mom to put the alarm clock to wake him up at 5 to prepare? You know, did he have his breakfast before killing or after killing? So the moment I think of him as a human being, it suddenly looks like I thought about it. We only hear about them either when they kill or when they die. So what do they do in between? So that for me was the start point of Satya. So that is what brings the human out, and then the crimes they do looks even more believable because as people they're believable. So that's my answer.
Thank you so much, sir. My next question goes to you, Isha. One more question, please. Is that
His answers are fab. I hope you all understand.
definitely? Yes, absolutely. He always give interesting answers, and that's the way he is, I believe. Isha, I want to ask you, like, your fans want to see you more often, but of late they don't get to see you more often. So, what is the reason behind that?
Well, the thing is, now that there's OTT and now it's more content driven, and now it's more about, I think a lot of actors, they're getting a good and a fair chance to act. For me, it's not just about running around trees and just working for the sake of working, to be very honest. I have a lot on my plate. I'm an entrepreneur. I have a startup of my own, which is in the hospitality industry. Also, I do a lot of, I've trying my hand in politics as well. So,
Wow!
Amazing. That deserves a clap, actually.
so I mean, of course, I'm not going to stand for elections and all of that, RG, but yeah, I'm taking care of the ladies transport wing in BJP. So yeah, for now. So then, and of course, I have a daughter, I have a husband, he's into the hospitality business, he's a hotelier. So then I said that काम करने के लिए मतलब कुछ अच्छा हो. ऐसे I got a lot of scripts. I was working after, in fact, Rihanna was just 3 months old. Since then I've been working, but I've been working in the South, not here. I think South has understood my value much more than Bollywood has. Is it? Probably. So yeah, they welcomed me even in the beginning. The beginning of my career, the first film that I did down in Tamil, I got a Filmfare Award for that. I did a lot of great films in the South. And now again, my South Indian director. So I don't know, it's something, it's some connection that I have with the South. So you'll see me much more. I have about 5 projects this year, out of which 3 are web OTTs, web shows, and the 2 films. So you'll see me a lot, and they're really each one is different.
You would love to hear.
Yeah, one I'm a cop, one I'm something else, one I'm something else. So it's great, you know, a good platter. You'll see it's a good buffet of me.
I'm mouth watery already.
Yes, thank you.
Abhishek, my next question goes to you. Like, you get to learn so many things when you play some new characters. This is one very different character we are seeing you into. So what did you unlearn for that?
I guess nothing. I already had this thing in me, like I'm so desi, I'm from Haryana, I'm from village, you know, I have like seen it all, like the normal life where you don't have anything at all, but the nature is with you all the time. So it doesn't matter if it's too hot, you find a tree, you just lie down there, enjoy the breeze. And that's exactly what I did on set. And but the most important part I would like to say is my whole team was prepared very, very well. Like my director Manju Agastya, the assistant directors, and everybody costume. So I just went there and they did some changes, they made some changes, you know, cut my hair short, this, that, gave me costumes. 15 दिन तक हमारे कपड़े नहीं धुलते थे सर. स्पेशल मंजू सर बोलते थे नहीं, जब तक तुमको इसमें से स्मेल नहीं आएगी तब तक तुम नहीं कोचो भी कैरेक्टर. So being a Naxalite, you see, I don't know क्या होता है. But as human, as whatever we have experienced so far, we can understand that you are running for something and from something. So that's what I was doing, and that's what gave me the motivation. And as an actor, I really enjoyed it. So nothing to unlearn, but everything to learn. Thank you.
Very nice, wonderful. Thank you. मुझे लगता है बाकी लोग पकड़ के मानेंगे क्वेश्चन ये लो.
आपसे जानना चाहूँगा, आपने पहले भी काम किया है राम जी के साथ और अभी इस सीरीज में आप काम कर रहे हो. Just wanted to know something about your character. और आप साउथ में बहुत सारा काम किया आपने. Language, like you know, what language is being used in this totally excellent. क्या language use कर रहे हैं?
मतलब कम्युनिकेशन के लिए लैंग्वेज होते हैं ना, तो नक्सलाइट और कौन सा लैंग्वेज यूज करते हैं कम्युनिकेशन के लिए?
कौन सी वाली
नहीं, तेलुगु करते हैं, कोई भी लैंग्वेज हो तो मैं मानता हूँ कि मदर टंग इज द बेस्ट लैंग्वेज इन द वर्ल्ड. तो जो भी अपना मदर टंग है उसमें वो बाकी का लैंग्वेज लिख के.
I just want to add one thing. You know, Saji has done a lot of very big super hit Telugu films, and people love his voice because of the accent he speaks Telugu from Marathi, like the Marathi accented Telugu. So now if you ask what language Saji speaks, I don't know. So that becomes individualistic.
And in the overall
Yeah.
the film